Welcome to this Windows and Computer channel. And today is the 6th anniversary of Windows 10. And of course, not highlighted much. Every year in general, there was a little something on different websites that would see. This year, we're not talking much about it. And I guess the problem, probably the shadow of Windows 10 is there because of Windows 11 that now is taking all the place. So this is pretty much what you'd expect and what you'd get when you would have installed Windows 10 back in 2015. This start menu with the old icons and, of course, the tiles and live tiles. And there was that blue Windows background screen that was there. You know, if I just go down here and look at my Windows 10 version 21 H1. There are some differences. The icons have updated. The live tiles look more polished, even though, yep, they still have that square-ish around it. But they follow the accent colors and stuff that wasn't there back then. Back then, it was strictly, whatever was happening was not adapted much to your screen, and there's been some, transparencies added. We could see here, for example, the parakeet in the back. We see that there's a transparency in it, which is something that they've added later that they really wanted us to embrace, which was Fluent Design. And, kind of interesting when you think about it, what's happening with that. First ever settings app looked like this. So that's the first settings app that you had. And if we compare that to today's settings are like this. So a little more stuff in there. They've added categories. They've removed some of the stuff, including Cortana. If you look at the settings app at the beginning, was Cortana here? Cortana wasn't here yet. There was a period where Cortana had its own thing at some point, looking at, more simplistic settings, bigger icons, and now a little more details. Of course, Windows 11 completely reworks this. So, it's interesting. And, of course, more accent colors that are following all the different colors of the computer. So, we've been through 6 years of what there was. First of all, the original version, 1507. Then there was a update. I believe there was an update in the fall, and which was 1511. Then we moved on to the anniversary update. That was the first of little problems that Microsoft suffered. Microsoft had promised 2 updates a year. A year into Windows 10, they had the anniversary update, which was the year where they had only 1 update, actually. Kind of interesting. So it showed already that their Windows as a service was going in the wrong direction. Then, of course, we moved on to the versions of 2017, which I believe were the Creators Update and the Fall Creators Update, something like that. I think it was 2017. And then, of course, we had more and more versions of Windows 10 as time went by. And as we moved to 2018, 2019, that's where they noticed that, this 2 updates a year thing is crazy and we can't cope with it, and that people are unhappy because of these 2 big updates. And since 2020, which is the last time that we had a real big feature update, version 2004, which came out in the first half of 2020, was the last time we had a big feature update that took, eternity to install. After that, we had only cumulative updates, and we pretty much believe that that's what's going to be now the future and how it's going to continue. Simply the simple cumulative updates of for the next few years. No more real big feature updates, which is probably anyways what people want. And we'll have, of course, the regular, security updates and bug fixing updates every month. So that's where we are at 6 years. And for a long time, we believed Windows 10 was the last version of Windows. It seems that everybody picked up on that. Even here, I left the videos because people are having a good laugh of, well, you're wrong. And I get that all the time. Because it seemed everybody jumped on the bandwagon that Microsoft itself had actually said the Windows 10 was the last version, until we had Windows 11 announced and somebody said, no, well, you know what? I looked back and effectively it was a developer that at a conference said the last version of Windows. One of the things that someone also had mentioned is that people maybe are taking this too literally. When he said last version of Windows, he didn't mean the last ever. He meant this is the latest. And so we're at the last version of Windows right now. So this is the latest version, which is probably what he wanted to say maybe. So that also is maybe we, listened to it the way we wanted to hear it. And then Windows 11 is here, and we're going towards the future now after, at the 6th year mark. And it's been an interesting ride. The updates, a couple of updates were a little tricky for some, but overall, I still do enjoy and like Windows 10. I still think it's more modern than Windows 7. I was looking at a Windows 7 machine a couple of weeks ago and was like, wow, it looks old. It looks really old when you compare it to what Windows 10 looks like. And of course, if you can compare it to Windows 11, it's even worse. It's like we're in the past. We're living in the past. And so, and at 6 years, well, we're at, 1.3 billion people using Windows 10 in one form or another. So this is kind of interesting to see that what the future will bring and how Windows 11 will impact all of this. So happy 6th anniversary to Windows 10. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.